We all love the season 2 of the Squid Game. The hype was so real. Everyone in this world definitely watched, well, not everyone, but it get really big. And Netflix made a lot of records by it, but it doesn't mean that this TV show is flawless. There is 5 flaws that I want to talk about, and I will wait for your talks on the comments. The first problem, that our main characters being so stupid and selfish. Well, maybe this is not seems as a problem, but it has a big plot on the storyline. So in the first season, as we remember that our main character played the games, and after the first game, all of the players decide to cancel the game, right? They go back to their lives and they have struggle again, and they decided to go back to play the game because their life doesn't give them anything. They have a lot of debts, a lot of trouble, so they decided to go back to the game. And we saw that our main character wins the game, see the people's real faces and how people can do for the money. And now in the second season, of course, there's a lot of people struggling with money and they want to play the game. Well, I'm not kind of blaming them because there is no life after this game for them. Even though or some characters that we love vote for the yes, keep going because they have debts, they have problems in their lives. But what can help these people? Let's just think. Maybe a person who have a lot of money create a charity or created a big job to offer a job opportunity to people who needs help. Maybe created again a charity, giving a home, a food to people who live in the streets. But who's going to do that? I'm just thinking about who has a lot of tons of money to do that. Yes, our main character can do that, but he didn't. He decided to wait for the 2 years and do this money with nothing. That he just buy the whole hotel. Even though maybe you can buy another hotel, share with the people who are all living in the streets. No, he didn't do that. Does he give this money to people who need it? No, we didn't see anything, so he didn't do that. What he trying to do? He trying to find the guy who is, inviting to the game to other people, I mean, what we are going to do with that? Okay, you find the guy who played the game, you kill them, and then what? What is going to happen? If he died, the game is going to go on, the show must go on, you can't stop that. And let's just say if you're going to stop it, then what? Of course you're going to save a lot of people's life, but what? There are still these people who needs money, still will needs money and have desperate life. You could use your money to help those people. And if we are talking about really something crazy, okay, maybe you can use more money to get more money, I don't know, crypto things. I definitely don't understand. Get a lot of money. You became a really rich, that a level of that crazy people who invited to the games to watching them. I don't know, maybe be one of them and just one night kill all of them when you guys are together. Maybe this kind of end the whole game because they are the inviters, they are the paying money to watch this game. They are the reason these are happening. But even though I feel like even you kill this 10 really rich people, it doesn't going to end because there's always people out there making crazy things. But this is another option to maybe create kind of end that games in over your country, okay? So he didn't do that. He just decided, I'm going to find the guy and I'm going to kill him. And then what? Literally, and then what? If you really care about people, if you really want to help people, you should use your money for the good and help them to, live their best life. But you just wanted to end the game because when I say the selfish, it's maybe a little bit too much, but he hates the games because he spent his 6 days there and he missed that, his mother has died, and he kind of blames that all those games happen, all those people died because of the game, but he kind of missing the point of people are always be wild like this. This game era has no limits, no law. People are literally killing each other without any rules because they just want the money. Okay, of course they are forced to kill because of the games, but in the nights we all see that they're hunting people with a fucking fork. Oh my, it was so hard to watch it. So unfortunately people will be always people. And yeah. And the second one is the motivation of the other characters. And our main characters said that I played these games before, like we have to stick with together. They were doing very well. But the problem is when in that last game at the night, our team knows that people say who wants to go for the games are going to kill them. And our main characters is like, listen, it's not about the games. We have to stop the game. Listen to me. It doesn't make any fucking sense because there are literally an army with guns and they are totally looking really professional, and what you have is literally 10 or less people with no experience with gun, just one person, an ex-soldier, and that's all. Do you really think that you have any chance? No, you don't have, okay? But you might ask, Ash, then what the fuck they are going to do? Well, let me tell you. It's a kind of risky plan, but they can be like, start a fight. Or team that who says wants to end the game can start a really fight, but they're fighting each other. There's kind of a little bit blood on the floor, and they act like a 5 people. Okay, you know what? We are going to say vote for the yes. We don't want to play this bitches, something like that, and act like they are on the side of the other team, and the other team will be like, okay, you know what, we are enough, we don't have to fight. I mean, this is kind of little bit possibility, but it will be work if you really fight there with a really realistic way. But what? You know what, we are going to end the game, but what happens? What happens in this night if you go alive? You will play the game, you will die, unfortunately, or you win. You will go to your life, unfortunately, your miserable life with the money. That money, you can start a new life. You can solve your all problems. But you just decide, okay, you know what, I'm just going to die. And that dad has children at the hospital. That people have families, and they're just like, oh my, yeah, you know what, kill these people, yeah, kill these game owners. And it's fucking it's suicide. I can't say that word, and doesn't make any sense. Like, yes, we get it, our main characters got blind by his he just wants to get a revenge, but our other characters getting on the okay, you know what, you're right, being angry with him doesn't make any sense to me, okay? And like I said, the main character already said that yes, I want to play the game in the first season, because no one has a life outside the world. What they have, but a lot of problems, most of them going to die because of the depths. So yeah. And by the planning scene, they were talking everything so clearly. So they were literally trying to rebel to the game owners. But the game owners couldn't even hear them. Because why? Because the cameras doesn't even record the voices. Which is our third problem. This doesn't make any sense. These games are happening because the rich people wants to see a real Hunger Games. But when I say the Hunger Games, if you watch it, there's a lot of cameras there and a lot of voices that they can hear. They can actually watch everything in the area like a movie. Everything, because that's what it makes Hunger Games, right? The drama, the characters, you wanted to see everything. And unfortunately, I saw some of the footage that they can't even hear anything. And if the cameras don't have any voice, then what is this all rich people are watching? This is just a security cameras, just literally nothing. Oh, just that one is that. I can't see their faces, but yeah, they are dead. Is this? Or you don't have to create a giant island for that. You can just use an AI and create a video and do the, these characters are real. Of course, they really come to the island for to watch the final, but you know what I'm saying? But there's actually that another footage that we can hear the gunshots. So if we can hear the gunshot, why they didn't have here the plan? Why the game owners didn't even prepare what is going to happen? That doesn't make any sense, okay? Or maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe I'm missing something out. If you think, let me know on the comments, please. Because I'm kind of just literally check for it a lot of times and it just doesn't make any sense to me. And the fourth problem is our team of the outside. So our main character get the best team ever exists, they say. And these soldiers are so professional that they didn't even think of that some of them has to wait when the rest of the team while sleeping. They just decide to sleep. And they just have like a 3 days or less to accomplish that mission, and they just wanted to, you know, decide to sleep, all of them, every one of the soldiers. And they also decided to drink. That doesn't really make sense. Like, you can create it much better. Captains betray much more powerful way, but that doesn't make any sense to seeing like, oh, drunk, oh, they're sleeping, like, okay. And I would like to mention, I made a lot of reaction videos. In these videos, I keep saying something is off about the captain, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked the plot twist there, but didn't like that our professional team being so unprofessional. So that was a kind of little bit mistake. And the last one is, I also keep saying this when I'm making my reaction videos, why our players has some necklace, rings there, like they got personal stuff. If they're wearing all the same clothes, they don't have to customize accessories like that because they can use it against the game. But I understand that the game owners also wants kind of drama inside of the team. You know, they can use a necklace or, you know, ring against the other players. Yes, of course, this is created a drama. And if you want to make a drama, then it's also a question about the voice problem. You know, we are not going to hear the drama, you know, we just all see is a security camera. Literally, I'm literally have more better quality than the Squid Game right now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And this is all I'm going to say. Listen, season 2 was great. I'm not gonna lie. I really like it. It was better than the season 1. But this kind of mistakes was so there, okay? It was like I didn't even like dig in to notice these details. It was just there and it just like kind of annoying me, and I would like to make a video about it. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm mistaken about this security cameras. Maybe there is really great cameras in there that I didn't even notice. If you have different talks or like anything, I will be waiting you on the comments, and that's all I can say. I will make a little bit more videos about Squid Game, more about other TV shows, movies, and books. So it will be great if you subscribe my channel and like this video, of course. And bye.